Max. I'm going to give you a brief run through the security products we've fitted on this BMW X3M, possibly a replacement for my 1 Series in the future, which is just lurking in the background there. Now, this vehicle has had some much needed security. If you are lucky enough to own one of these vehicles, they are the top of the range BMW. It's got the M badge, and unfortunately that means that your vehicle is a high target for thieves. The combination of 2 products that have been added to this vehicle means that your vehicle is going to be kept within your possession. Let's jump into the vehicle and I'm going to give you a run through what we fitted. We are now sat inside the interior of this lovely BMW X3M. Exterior spec with the Donington grey paint colour, which I love, and brown interior is lovely as well. We have fitted 2 security products to this vehicle. Number 1, that is the AutoWatch Ghost Immobilizer. If you haven't been on our channel before, you may not be familiar with that, but it is a very popular immobilizer, probably the cheapest decent security you can put on any vehicle out there with keyless entry, or any vehicle generally roughly newer than 2010. So AutoWatch Ghost is the first security product that's been added to this vehicle, and the second product of security is the MetaTrack S5 VTS insurance approved tracking system. This is a GPS tracking system which is fitted into the car. You as the driver will carry a set of tags on you. These are, we call them identification tags. Every time you enter the vehicle, you carry these on your keys. Your vehicle will double check that this is you inside the car, and the vehicle will make a confirmation of that. If you wasn't to step inside this vehicle with the keys and start it up, you will be getting a call within a few seconds from a 24/7 monitoring service to check that it is you that has started your car. Same idea, if this car is lifted up or moved, the tracker has sensors inside it that will be able to tell that the vehicle's moving, and then if you're not in the car with this tag, you will be getting a call very shortly to check that you are in the vehicle. Maybe you forgot your tags, maybe you haven't forgot your tags, and it is actually under threat. If your vehicle is under threat, MetaTrack have a team that works with the law enforcement that will physically go out and retrieve your vehicle. They take away the ability of you being able to track it, and they take it under their control to going and retrieving your pride and joy back. So that's what happens on a MetaTrack system. Now, to actually prevent your vehicle from being stolen in the first place, the AutoWatch Ghost Immobilizer is a great product to pair with this system. It even protects the cases where people steal the vehicle keys. However, a lot of you may know that generally a lot of vehicles that are stolen these days, they're not actually stolen with the keys. Drivers are left with their keys inside the house and their vehicle is missing. It's as simple as that. It happens every single day. Now that happens through relay attack theft or key cloning. So the AutoWatch Ghost Immobilizer, which I'm going to give you a brief demonstration on, this is a code immobilizer. Your vehicle will not start and drive away until you have actually entered in a code. So on this particular installation of the BMW X3M, your vehicle can start. So we use something called gearbox lock on this vehicle. So I'm going to give you a brief run through on how that system works. So at the moment, you start with the vehicle in the off position. We've just hopped into the vehicle. Now this is a code, an example code, which I'm going to give you a brief run through. You get a lot of options on the BMW on the steering wheel. Certain cars you got it on the mirror switches or buttons over there. I'd normally going to recommend roughly about a 5-digit code and not using the same buttons for obvious reasons. So this owner will get in the car, push the power on button, fire up the engine. So at this point now is where you would enter in your ghost code as the owner. So I'm just going to enter it. I've only got one hand because I'm holding the camera. So we're going to go minus, plus, plus, minus, plus. Now this is a very good code in my opinion, and you're going to get 2 flashes from the indicators to actually notify you that you've got past the security. That's how you get past the immobilizer on the car. Now this car, it will go into drive, we can drive away, we're ready to go. That's all you need to do when getting in the car. It's as simple as that. So what happens to a thief if he actually jumps in the car, uses relay attack theft or keyless entry hacking methods to gain access to the interior? Maybe he's going to code a new key up via the OBD port. So what's going to happen to him? He's going to get in the car, going to fire up the engine. He's going to think, right, I'm all ready to go. But what happens is when he goes to put this into drive, which I'm going to do now, the vehicle stalls out. Now, it doesn't matter how many times you start it up, we start up again, back into nothing, literally. We can sit all day and do this. This will not go anywhere, just like so. And that's probably going to happen to you in the first maybe week of having a Ghost. Naturally, you've got to find a little bit of a new way of starting your car, but as you can see, it's super easy. We've just started up the car again. Now I'm going to enter in the Ghost code, which currently is plus, minus on the paddles, plus, minus, plus on the volume, and then we're going to get our 2 flashes up here. And that is now confirmation that we are ready to go into drive. So if I pop it into drive again, no stalling out this time. Super easy product. Definitely recommend it on any JLR, BMW, Mercedes. Super popular system. We do it a lot on vehicles. Get in contact with us. There is other products if you don't want to enter a code every time you get into the vehicle. We can speak to you about those. Normally the Pandora products would be ideal for something like that. Now, what if you're taking it into BMW and you're going to go for a service? Maybe you're giving to your valeter, you know, giving to anyone that you don't really want to tell them the Ghost code. They don't need to know, strictly speaking, that it's got any sort of security on it. So what happens in that instant? Let's just say we've driven to our BMW dealership, we just restart the ignition. We're going to enter what we call the service mode. To enter service mode, it's really easy. You get in the car, enter in your code first, and then all you do on this particular vehicle is you hit the traction control button 5 times. So hopefully I've hit that 5 times, and we're going to get 5 flashes. 3, 4, 5. Now these 5 flashes are actually to tell us that this vehicle has now been entered into a service mode. The vehicle can be started and driven without the requirement of a code, and you would either need to drive for 15 minutes over 30 miles an hour, or you would need to get into the car and enter in your Ghost code to actually take it out of this mode. So even if the vehicle was switched off now, so say we just got to the dealership, we just got out the car, handed them the keys, they will be able to just jump in, turn the ignition on, and when they put it into drive, it's not going to cut out on them like so. As easy as that. They can start and stop as many times as they want. As long as they don't go for a joyride, they won't be re-immobilizing the Ghost. You get into the car, you just got your keys back from the dealership. Super easy for you to take it out of service mode. Just entering in your code on the Ghost will take it out of service mode. 2 flashes will confirm that, just like so. That's everything from this brief video from Max at John Cleese. If you've got a vehicle that you want securing or protecting, doesn't matter how old or new it is, or how fast or slow it is, get in contact with us. We can recommend some security packages for you to put your mind at rest during the night time or whenever you're leaving your pride and joy unattended. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, helps us out, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye.